Pontifical North American College, seminary in Rome, has a new rector. Monsignor Thomas Powers is a former student at the NAC. The 57-year-old is a priest in the Diocese of Bridgeport, Connecticut. He says everyone in any seminary is called to live moral lives according to Catholic teaching. The newest seminarians arrived at the NAC last week. The North American College was inaugurated in 1859. And the new rector, Monsignor Thomas Powers, joins us now from the Pontifical North American College in Rome. Monsignor, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you, Tracy, very much. Glad to be with you.
And if you don't mind, can you tell us a little bit more about this appointment and whether having studied at the NAC will help in your current role?
Yeah, it's a great shock to me when I got the phone call. It's a call I never expected, never sought, and I was very happy, of course, as pastor of the parish, vicar general in the diocese, in my home diocese with my family and friends nearby. And so it was a shock and a big yes, a big sacrifice, quite frankly, to come over. But I've never said no to the church. I'm grateful and honored for the appointment. And it does help. I've lived here in this building really 13 years of my life, 5 years as a seminarian, and then 8 years when I served in the Holy See, and was here as an adjunct spiritual director. So thank goodness I know the building, know the personale, the workers here, know how this place works and runs, which is a big, big help. The job is big enough, and my learning curve is already very steep, but it does help that I've spent a lot of time here myself already.
Yeah, it's very, very exciting. In an interview with our partners at Catholic News Agency, I understand that you said that you want the seminary to have an atmosphere of transparency and trust, with Christ being at the center of everything. Can you tell us more about that?
Sure, that's not a new concept, but of course the program for priestly formation, the 6th edition that was just recently published, talks about the rector as the father of the community, the spiritual father, which I really want to be. That's my main priority, is to be a spiritual father to these men and to the whole community. And the rector, it says, sets the tone, and the tone is of mutual trust and respect. And of course, transparency brings mutual trust and respect. We want these men to be formed well, to be good, holy priests and joyful priests back home serving in the States, and those we have from Australia back in Australia. It's really important that they really give themselves completely to this formation program. And as the Ratio says, a man must know himself and let himself be known. And so we want to make sure that guys can talk about freely their struggles, their hopes, their dreams about being a priest. So we ordain a human person. We don't ordain dimensions. We talk about the dimensions of formation: human, intellectual, spiritual, and pastoral, but the whole human person is ordained. And so we want to make sure that, again, as the Ratio says, men come here, they know themselves with great self-knowledge, and they make themselves known so that they can discern well, and then the church can discern well to decide to call them forward for ordination.
Yeah, Monsignor, before I let you go, for those who may not be all that familiar with the North American College, can you talk to us more about that, and how many students are there, and where do they come from, and what do they mainly study?
We have about 55 dioceses represented here, and the men come over from all over the country. We just had 23 of our new men, they're called. The first-year theologians came last Wednesday. They were here through Sunday, and then we sent them off for 1 month of Italian language studies in Assisi, in Romagna, and in Siena. And they'll all come back. The students will come back at the end of August. We'll begin our workshops, and we'll begin the year in earnest. But the men who come here, they finish up what's called an STB, a degree in 3 years, and then most come back for the 4th year and maybe 5th year to get a licensed degree. It's a great educational institution. It's got a wonderful history. Of course, the original college was founded in 1859, and this magnificent building was dedicated in 1953, that has trained thousands of men for the priesthood. So again, it's an honor for me to be part of it.
Monsignor Powers, thank you so much for your time today, and congratulations. God bless you.
Thanks, Tracy. God bless you. Thank you.